YouTube's RGM starting deck pilot here with a new deck profile this week. I'm going to be featuring Absolute Drain. So before I start, I want to give a couple of shout outs to a few friends. Bexkiss4666, he's a really good friend of mine. Check out his page. And also Winnaman, Team Beast, props to you guys. Pastimes. I'm going to have a link to their channel in the sidebar or right here in the screen. And so let's get started with the deck. Since this format is going to be pretty hot with this card, 0, I think there's going to be a lot of variants of it. And I think this one is going to be the one that really works and screws over your opponent the most. Alright. 2 Barbaros. Start off with the monsters. He's really good at skill drain, obviously, and if you can get off his effect with this deck, it's also very amazing. 1 Dark Armed. Since this uses the D hero engine, there's no problem with getting Darks in your graveyard and special summoning him. Agors. He's just basically a huge staple of this format. Stops OTKs. Gotta play him. A Stratos. He's what starts off your D hero engine and searches off 2 Mallies, or 2 Fearmongers, or 2 Defenders. Basically, all these guys right here are unaffected by skill drain because they either activate in the graveyard or they just become walls that just sit there and protect you. Next, 1 Cyber Dragon. He's just a really good card that gives you field presence. Next, 3 Divas and a Spine Villain. I think if you play 2 with Future Fusion, you're basically just losing a target to search out, and you basically just have to work off with 1 Diva, so I think that's pretty bad. But if you have 3, you have an extra target, and plus you have another target for synchroing. I think that's really good. Next, Tomato and Sanyan. These are just basically the floaters that sit there and search off anything that you need. 1 Plague, because he's really good with skill drain. He's unaffected by it. Get him back from the grave. I like it. Next, with the spells, 2 D-draws. Since I think 3 is really clunky in this deck, and it's really bad if you draw all your Divas at once, so 2 is just fine. 2 Allures, since you have a pretty heavy dark count in this deck, 2 is perfect. 1 Sark, search off anything in your deck that you need. I think 2 is really slow this format, but 1 is perfect, so I think this deck should play it. Next, Future Fusion and 2 Miracle Fusions. This is what basically gets off 0 for you. You set up with this, discard like a Malicious or a Diva, and then get this out with an ulti. Basically, I have 2 monsters for free. Next, Brain, Mind Control, and Heavy. These are just overall staples this format, I think. You gotta play these in any deck overall. Smashing Ground to get rid of those guys that just sit there. And a Row to search off all your warriors. Next with Traps. 3 Skill Drain, because this is obviously the point of the deck. And with 0, since he's unaffected by it because his effect activates when he leaves the field. So at any time he leaves the field, he just becomes a nuke for your opponent's monsters. And with Skill Drain, they also screw off your opponent's monsters, canceling their effects. I think that's really good. 1 Solemn. I think Solemn's still good at 1. Play it, it's a staple, I think. Torrential. Call the Haunted. This deck doesn't play Mirror Force because of 0, but with Torrential it's still chainable. Like, Mirror Force doesn't stop Brionic if he bounces it, so this does. And Call the Haunted just because you can bring anything back, and it's a staple. Next, 2 Bottomless. These are a huge staple of this format as well. Get rid of your opponent's zombies, Lightsworn, Blackwings, anything you want. That's it for the main deck. So with the extra deck, like I said, it's featuring 3 zeros. You can play 2, but I think 3 is perfect because you have enough support in your deck to get all 3 of them out. And then with the side extra deck, it's just basically staples. The Hidden Arsenal, Thought Ruler, Stardust, and Colossal, Android, Black Rose, Armor Master, Arcanite, Gaia, and Goyo. I think these are just overall good. And then the 3 tokens to finish it off. Alright, sorry I don't have a side deck for you guys this week because this is still experimental and there's too many variants to really know how to really side deck against it. But you can also use your side deck staples against what you usually play. But anyway, yeah, check out the deck. Try it out if you like it. I'll make a video response if you have one of your own. Also check out VexKiss4666 and Winnaman. And don't forget, please subscribe, rate, and comment my stuff. And I hope to see you guys soon. And there will be more videos to come, so check out next week. And I'll see you guys later.